Here at the library, one of the things that I really care about is that we help to ensure the community has equal and equitable access to all of our many services. We provide free educational resources, we act as a refuge for the homeless and underserved populations, and we also are an intergenerational hub for many of the people in our community. I've been working in this position at the library for about 4 years, but I actually got my first job at a different library, a college library, nearly half my life ago when I was 17. I've been doing this for many years. I've had many different positions, and I really love what circulation does. It's kind of in the background. A lot of people don't see that. When you think of a librarian, you think of the person at the desk that you're helping out, but all that behind the scenes stuff is also going on in circulation, and that's a lot of the things that go on in here. Handling all the items from other libraries on top of our own collection is quite a lot of work. In fact, on an average day, we actually will process over a ton of items, literally. But lucky for us, we have this fancy machine here called an automated material handler. Now, that's not a very catchy name, so we've nicknamed it Lucy. Just like that classic episode of I Love Lucy, but instead of chocolates, we've got books, or DVDs, or CDs, magazines, audiobooks, all the kinds of stuff you can imagine from a library will run through this machine. And so all you have to do is press a button, and the machines will come through the conveyor belt, and in a snap, the computer figures out, is this a library item, and where is it supposed to go? And Lucy is quite a fancy conveyor belt because it will convey the items down to each side. It can do 2 different items at the same time. Once these bins here fill up, which they obviously will with how many items we get every day, we unplug them, take them away. We'll replace it with an empty one, as you can see here, and then we'll take that bin, empty it onto a cart, and you can see the end result. So this all came through Lucy, filled up a bin, and then we sat down and either a staff member or a volunteer came, put all the items on the cart, and then this is gonna get rolled out. It's gonna go out to the shelves, put it on the shelf, and the items will be waiting for you to pick them up. And another neat thing about Lucy is she works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you have to do is come up our alleyway drive-through book drop, put it right here, feed it in, and Lucy will take care of it for you. And you can check items in any time of the day you want. We also work with the National Library Service for the Blind and Print Disabled, which is an organization that provides reading materials to those who experience low vision, blindness, or physical disability. And what you get with that is there are different ways to go about it. But for instance, you have the Talking Books machine, which you can think of as a simplified audiobook player. Instead of having to mess with multiple discs and small buttons, just a single cassette with a whole book on it, simple buttons, and that's easy to use. If you or anybody you know is having difficulty reading regular print, then we can help you out. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at Prescott Public Library.